afternoon again, actually good evening again. This is Toy Soldier with Toy Soldier Games. We're about to go play another episode of American Truck Simulator. And we've got a couple new things here to show you. We did download a new mod. It really doesn't do anything for the game, but it does give the game a better economy. So you make more money, and different things like that. Um, we did have the option to get other mods that would allow you to do like different things that you could cheat with and things like that, and that's just not really my style. Um, I do like the game. I like to drive. Um, the game is fun, but the whole aspect of having to drive and drive and drive and drive and not being able to do anything, um, that got a little boring really quickly. So we did download this mod and we installed it. So the economy is better, you make more money, you're able to do more things, and you're able to advance in the game better. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this party started. So we're going to go ahead and continue game. Now, last time you were on the stream, you saw that we were doing about $13,000 a trip, and different things like that. So with this, we are now making quite a bit more, by like triple. So you'll see that different things right now are like 85,000, 68,000, 67,000. But we're also going farther distances too. So for example, this one is from San Rafael. This one's from Barstow to San Rafael. So it's it's a 9-hour trip. So with that, you're going to be driving more, but you're going to make more money doing it. And once you're able to go farther and things like that, then the game starts to advance more, and you're not just a truck driver. You're going to be able to advance your company. You're going to be able to hire more drivers, buy new trucks, upgrade your garage, things like that. The whole basis of the game is to run your own company. You're a driver first for different employers, and then once you get enough money, you hire a driver, you buy your own truck, and you start going with the company. Now the problem with the way that the game is set up is that you have to drive forever and ever and ever to be able to make the money you want to make, without taking out loans and things like that. And you've only got a certain amount of loans you can take out, and then you're stuck. So you have to keep driving and driving and driving. And after a while, the game gets kind of boring. I mean, it's still a fun game, don't get me wrong. But after a while, the game just becomes repetitive. You pick up a harvester, you drop it off, you pick up this, you pick up that, you drop this off, you drop that off. But you can't advance in the game. I mean, you can level up, yeah, and you can do different things like that. But for me, the fun part is being able to upgrade your garage, buy your new toys, and different things like that. So that was the reason I downloaded this mod. Now, one thing I am going to start doing is I am going to pick up a load, more than likely that harvester that you just saw, and then I'm going to drop it off where it's got to go. Now, normally when you drop it off, at the front gate, you're going to see a little spinning trailer. That means that there's a job there waiting. So instead of going back to the job market, I'm going to just pick up whatever's waiting there and drive it around. So that's still going to give us the pickup drop off without having to actually go to the job market, find the highest available priced job, and then drive to it. We're gonna drop off. assuming it's available, we're going to drop off, we're going to pick up right away. So we're not going to be without a load for much. So I think that's going to be a little bit better gameplay experience. Right now, we are going to pick up that harvester because I'm not at a place that I can pick something up. Once we drop off that harvester, then we're going to play around with some different things, and we are planning on buying a new truck. We are planning on upgrading the garage, hiring a new driver, and possibly upgrading their trucks too. For right now, since I'm the owner of the company, I want the best truck. Common sense. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and pick up this job market, and we are going to go to freight job, and then let's see, where are we right now? Let's go see what there's in Oxnard. So we'll pick up tires in Oxnard, and that's going to go to Carson City. That's a 10-hour trip. This one is a 6-hour trip, and it pays more. So we're going to go ahead and get the harvester, go from Oxnard to Yuma in Arizona. I don't think I've been there before, so it is going to allow us to discover a new town, which is awesome. That's part of the gameplay, part of the fun, and also this is a high value cargo. Now, before we go there, this expires in 1 hour 19 minutes, so we have a few minutes. So let's take a look at our drivers. So we've got Helena in the International Lone Star. Right now, we had her training on high value. Since she did almost max that out, we've got her set more to balance, so it's going to give her a balance of, we've got long distance, high value, fragile, just in time, and then economy, which is basically saving gas, really. After that, we did hire this guy, Ulf G, and he is currently still, he came to us with fragile and just in time, but we do want to get him into high cargo. So once he levels up and gets that one more high value, then we're going to switch him over to balanced, and then we are going to buy a new truck, upgrade the garage, and we're either going to upgrade the garage or we are going to buy a garage in a new place. I'm leaning more towards buying a second garage. I want to say it's like $180,000 to buy a garage, but I do want another garage in a different area. So that's still up for debate right now. I'm not quite entirely positive which way I want to go with that. But in the meantime, let's go get us a harvester. So let's see. So we're gonna go to, say that's Oxnard. So we're gonna go get this harvester. Alright, so this harvester is about 47 minutes away. So as you see, we still have the this black truck. Now, if you look at the spinning trailer, that means that one of these items is going to be delivered. And I mean, if I had to guess, it's going to be the two things that are on trailers right now. One of them looks like a big generator, and the other one is a steamroller on a lowboy. One thing that I do need to do is I do need to get my truck fixed, and I do have my retarder activated so that I can stop pretty easily with this thing on. Basically what that does is it adds an engine brake as well as your regular brakes. Now, one reason that I am upgrading this truck is because the truck has the power. Apparently, I'm going the wrong way. The truck has the power to pull the big cargo, but it doesn't seem like it's got the weight to stop the big cargo. And if I can't stop the cargo, then I'm gonna start getting dinged with points and stuff. And I don't really want that to happen. Now, one of the problems with having this truck and having the retarder is with the retarder I can stop the big heavy cargo. The problem is I can't have cruise control on while I'm doing it. And if you've ever played this game, you know how important cruise control is, because otherwise your fingers are just gonna go numb, waiting for you to get to your next destination. So those are my two reasons I'm going to be upgrading this truck into most likely a Volvo or another International. I do like the International brand. I like their trucks. I actually like their trucks in real life too. So we're gonna probably stick with that, and we're more than likely gonna trade this one in, being how we're not gonna be needing it. Depending on how much I get for it, and depending on how much a new truck is, I'm not completely sure yet. I believe I'm level 12 right now. And let me look. Yeah, so I'm level 12 right now. And with a level, I think once I advance to level 14, it opens up a few more options. And then I think your next level up in options is level 25. So we're going to get to level 14 first, get those options unlocked, and then go get our new truck. That's the plan anyway. Whether or not that actually happens, well, we're going to find out that's actually going to happen. Oops. Apparently there was a car in my way. Not to worry, I got to go get that fixed up anyway. So let's do this first. We are going to get towed to a service center. And it's going to take 2 hours and 9 minutes to get there. $946, yes. So I believe it's going to bring us to an International dealer. And then we'll get the truck fixed, go get the load, and, well, come back to get the load anyway. And I'm pretty sure this is going to cost like $5 grand to fix, because I messed this truck up pretty bad. Oh, $3 grand, okay. Not bad. So, yeah, I did some damage to this truck. I hit a pole, doing, I think, around 80, give or take. So it messed me up kind of bad, but it's all good. Alright, so now we are going to, let's see here. Now we're I guess we're 8 minutes away from our harvester. Okay, I'll take it. Now before we go pick that up, if you look on the GPS, you see a little question mark. And that means that there's something there that I haven't discovered yet. So we're going to go take a look-see, find out what that is. And judging by the size of the box, being there's a service center there and a repair center, rest area there, I'm going to have to guess that there's probably a dealership there. As far as I know, there's only 4 different dealers in this game, and I think I've unlocked all 4 of them, but I haven't found all the locations. So we're gonna go take a look and see what it is. I'm hoping it's another International dealer. If it is, that'd be great. Oh, apparently I got turned there. Now, if you've ever seen this stream before, we know I'm not a great driver. Right, there's, oh, it's a Freightliner. Okay, right on. See, those are some pretty freaking trucks right there. So now that we've opened up Freightliner, we may just trade this truck in out of Freightliner, because I like Freightliner more than I do International, and I like International a lot. So let's see. Once we pick up this load and drop it off, we'll take a look and see what kind of options that Freightliner has, and then we'll go from there. In the meantime, that's a Volvo truck. Now, if you remember back a couple streams ago, the driver was getting tired, and once it got too tired, I said I didn't know what it did because there's no actual driver. Well, I found out what it did. It gives you a $200 fine for, I think it's called avoiding sleep. Now, normally with a fine, you get tagged, you get it once, you call it a day. Not with that one. You get nailed for $200 about every minute and a half, which is like horrible. So you need to, if it tells you need to sleep, you need to sleep, like yesterday. So let's see, we are going in here. Now see, we're gonna, like we would normally do, we're gonna come over here and it's gonna let us find this job. And it's definitely not the job that I thought it was, but we also wasted a bunch of time fixing this truck. So we're gonna pick up this plow or fertilizer. Let's go with the plow. I mean, it's like 6,300 pounds, and we're still going to the same place. So, not the greatest job, but it's whatever. We'll get the experience and other stuff like that. So, where is our trailer at? Okay, there's our trailer. So, basic trailer, basic flatbed trailer. Back up on it, and then we'll ride out. Now this trailer weighs like 6,000 pounds, so this truck will have more than enough balls to handle it. Come on, come on, there we go. Get in there. Are you being a brat? There we go. Alright, she's locked and loaded, so we're going to turn off the retarder because I don't really think I need that much braking ability for 6,000 pounds. I'm fairly sure the engine in the truck weighs 6,000 pounds. Then we will head to Zuma. So this trip is 294 miles, 6 hours and 29 minutes. So it is one of the longest trips that we've done on this particular stream. But the only difference is we're gonna fly. And being how we do have this better economy and things like that, it gives you a little bit more wiggle room to play around and speed like crazy. So that's what we are gonna do. We are just gonna haul ass. Now, in real life, I do not recommend this at all. Like, at all. Especially on highways, speeding is one of the largest reasons for crashes in the United States, and it is very, very dangerous to do. Fortunately, did I get it? Okay, that's a red light. Fortunately, this is a video game, so the worst thing that's going to happen is I'm going to bounce off a pole in the video game, and everybody's going to be fine. Don't try this at home. Full disclosure, do not try this at home. And in case I haven't mentioned it before, don't try this at home. I don't need to get any emails or phone calls saying, you taught my son how to drive, or you taught my daughter how to drive. No, I didn't. It's a damn video game. Suck it up. Alright, so we're on the road, 288 miles, 6 hours, 15 minutes. Right now we're doing 51 miles an hour. That'll be changing because we're going to be kicking around 80. And we're just going to be hauling ass. If we do happen to spot a... now let me just see something here real quick. This one's going to be there in 21 hours. So... and we've got a 6-hour trip, so we do have a chance to take a rest stop, get all rested up. That way we're not getting pinged for $200 every minute and a half for avoiding sleep, which I still think is just absolutely ridiculous. But it is supposed to be a realistic-ish simulation. So let's see if we can pull in here without hurting anything. Alright. Shut this beast off. Alright. You see at the bottom it says elf or something. This son of a bitch is gonna hit me. You sorry son of a whore. Go around me, douchebag. So we're gonna turn on our hazards. What in the hell are you doing? Do I have to shut mine off so you go away? Alright, so we're just gonna make a U-turn up here somewhere. Looks like we should be able to do one right here, maybe. So let's see if we can pull this off. And I'm not sure we're gonna be able to get out of there, but we're gonna find out. Maybe. Let's find out. So... alright, so let's see here. So back up a little bit. And then we'll see if we can't very, very carefully. Alright, cool. So we took out a table. I can live with that. So now let's hope. Make sure nothing else is coming. It looks like everybody and their uncle is on the road right now. So we're just going to do a little backing up. Let's see if we can't pull out of here without tearing apart something. Mainly the trailer that we don't own. That'll be changing too. I'll be picking up a trailer. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? I did not get it. Okay. It doesn't say we had any damage to the trailer, so that's all good. I'm sure we did probably a little bit, but I'm okay with a little bit. Alright, so we got 6 hours and 3 minutes to make this trip, and we have 10 hours to do it. But this trip is gonna go. It's gonna take way less than 6 hours because I'm gonna be moving pretty hot and heavy. Now, when we do buy the new truck, we are going to be upgrading the motor. We're going to be upgrading the transmission. We're getting top of the line everything. We're just going to upgrade as far as we can go, buy it, trade this beast in, and then go get it. If I have to take out another one to do it, I'm okay with that. Mainly because with this, with the new economy, we're going to be making more. And if I have to take a job that pays more and I go off my plan, it's whatever. Just remember, I'm going in debt for you guys. So right now we're kicking around 85 miles an hour. If I do happen to get nicked for traffic, it's going to be about a $5,000 ticket, give or take. And we're just going to go ahead and cut everybody off. I really wish that the GPS was up above and the mirrors were below. That would just make my life a lot easier. I'm sure that I can probably find something to do that, but I guess I don't really feel the need to go looking for something like that. So we're kicking around 88 miles an hour, almost 90. We're not in a true triple truck, which basically means that this truck is never going to be doing 100 miles an hour. It just doesn't have the engine and transmission for it. It's only got a 13 speed. So we are going to be getting off, and this is one of the reasons I had that retarder, was because when I'm talking, I'm not really paying attention to my GPS, and when I hit the brakes, it went into like bad brake fade. So I would end up pretty much rear-ending whatever it was I was in front of. So I kicked on the retarder, and now I have the engine brake as well as my regular brakes, and I can just stop so much better now. But you need the retarder when you're carrying that much weight, like a harvester on a what's it called? The trailer that moves. I can't remember the name of it right now. When you're carrying 44,000 pounds, you need that retarder to be able to stop that much weight. So we'll go around this corner. See, we gotta raise hamburgers. Up. It's like a BP gas, or what would be a BP gas? Oh, GP. Okay. Now there is a particular mod that I do plan on getting, and it just changes all of the business names to actual business names. I mean, they're legitimate, the businesses that you see up and down the road. It just changes those to so that they're the actual thing. So you'll see like a Taco Bell, a Burger King, McDonald's, BP, Exxon, different things like that. Looks like we have, I don't even know what that is. Nobody's coming, so we're just gonna take this a lot wide just because I can. It looks like we're getting back on the highway. Let's see, where are we going? Alright, so we are getting on I-10, heading towards Arizona. And then it looks like we're gonna get off of I-10 and head to the 111, and then take that to the 8, and then end up at wherever the store is. I'm not even sure where I'm delivering it to. So 4 hours, 49 minutes, 220 miles remaining. And we are just gonna kick this thing into high gear and roll out. So being how we are going to be going as fast as I can possibly get this truck to go, I am going to keep the retarder on and just steady slam it. Once we get onto this off ramp, I mean, it's 12:30 at night. There shouldn't be a whole lot of people on the road right now. But this is a game, so that could be totally different. But I do fully intend on using the entire road. If there does happen to be some kind of an accident in the road or it blocks off an exit or something like that, we are going around it. Road work ahead. I just plan on driving like a complete douchebag just because I feel like it. So we're about to be kicking on about 80 miles an hour. We're going to pay attention to the GPS because eventually we're going to have to get on the 111, and I'm not totally positive where that is right now. Looks like one of my drivers got paid, so that's always good. And they're both doing, I don't even know what her name is. The girl driver is, oh, I'm hitting 92 miles an hour. We are cruising. So the girl driver right now, she got her high value cargo all up, and I believe her long distance travel is up to the second level, and so she's able to do like 14 to 15 hour trips. Now, unlike me, they are doing the speed limit. They're driving normally, doing the speed limit. So when it says that it takes 20 something hours for them to do, it's gonna take them forever to do that trip. It's whatever. I'm okay with that. So these people are just in the way. I'm not in the mood for it. I just want to get to my destination and be done. So it looks like we are coming up on a highway patrol. So we're going to slow down quite a bit and see what they are up to, if they're going to be staying on the road and joining us, or they are going to pull off. I mean, they're doing 75 miles an hour, so I mean, I'm not doing really any slower than what I had planned on doing. So we're doing 60 right now, almost 70, and we're just gonna stay right on his fender because he's gonna come over again.